Hello, my name is Kat and every day I clean 56 toilets, and in this video I'm going to deal with a little taboo of cleaning toilets. If you are thinking about getting a job as a campsite assistant, a campsite warden, even a campsite receptionist, there's a good chance you will be required to clean a toilet or toilets. Is it disgusting? Is it revolting? Is it exhausting? How do I deal with that? Am I still happy? Am I ashamed? Am I embarrassed? Well, I will answer all these questions in today's video. So if you are interested, if you really want to know what it's like to clean 56 toilets a day and half of it from 6:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning, give me a like and stay tuned. On every working day, I start my shift here in this little boiler room. I start at 6:30 in the morning by applying hand cream to my hands. Then I put gloves on, I grab my kit, and off I go to clean 28 toilets in the morning, and then I do it again in the afternoon, which makes it 56. So this side has 28 toilets in 2 different buildings, and they are cleaned twice a day, which means when I work, I clean 56 toilets every day. And how do I do it? Well, this is my kit. So there are 2 basic cleaning products I use, which is diluted bleach in spray and a general antibacterial spray. I use a pink cloth. This is a cloth especially selected for toilets. And there is the third chemical I use a lot. We keep it here with spare toilet roll, and this is urine neutralizer. This is my best friend in the high season. I start every working day with cleaning toilets. How does it make you feel? Do you feel sorry for me? Is it like a complete disaster for you? Yeah, I get up in the morning and I start with cleaning toilets, and cleaning those 9 cubicles doesn't take me more than probably 10-15 minutes, depends on their state. And I do it systematically. So what is my system? Could you deal with that? Do you have stomach to do it? Get up in the morning and clean toilets? Let me know in the comments. So the first thing I do is checking the toilet roll in all dispensers one by one. I do a quick walk and I check all the dispensers. If there is any missing, if I need to replace any toilet roll, I just open it at the very beginning of my shift, so I know I have to put the toilet roll here. Then I spray all toilets one by one. So what I do, at first I check the toilet roll, then I do those 2 sprays one by one. And by the time I get to the last toilet, the first one is already ready to give it a good brush clean or wipe it with a cloth, depends how dirty it is. And then once everything is clean and dry, I walk from the first one to the last one with toilet gel, and I squirt a little bit of toilet gel in every single bowl. And it doesn't take me more than 10-15 minutes to do those 9 cubicles. So this is my system. This is a little tip from a professional. If you ever have to clean a lot of toilets, don't do one from the very beginning to the end and then move to the next one. It will take more time. Have a system. Whiz through them, have a system. Toilet roll, sprays, wipe, toilet gel. This is my tried and tested system. Have you got a different system? Are there any toilet cleaners there watching me right now? Let me know. So I bet you want to know if it bothers me that I clean toilets. Do they get really disgusting? Do they get really, really dirty? Well, on our side, they don't get really dirty. They are hardly ever disgusting. They may be disgusting if someone was very, very mean and they had an intention of making it disgusting for others. There are poop artists out there, unfortunately, using their fingers as brushes to leave some messages on the walls sometimes, but that happens like once every few years. I'm not sure what's wrong with those people. There are obviously issues to be treated, but most of our customers use their own facilities. They have caravans, they have motorhomes, they use their own toilets in their vehicles, which makes cleaning the campsite toilets a bit easier because they're not used that much. Anyway, there is something weirdly satisfying in cleaning very dirty toilets, especially those which had to be locked by the evening warden, and kind of restoring them and bringing them back to use for our customers. This is something weird, but it's really satisfying. If you turn up to work and you see a disgusting toilet which had to be locked, which was out of use for the customers, and you make it shiny and pretty and smelling lovely for the campers. And I have to say, with regards to feedback and recognition, we do get a lot of it because we are really proud of our toilets here, and it may be astonishing to you, but you can be professional and really good at whatever you do, including cleaning toilets. So in every single review our campers leave, they mention very clean facilities and very clean toilets, and we get a lot of oral feedback from our customers as well, who meet us on site and they say thank you very much for cleaning the toilets, for cleaning them twice a day, they're lovely, and it makes it all worth it, really. Those of you who've been watching us for months, maybe even years, you know exactly that this is our 5th season on the campsite. It's not that we clean toilets all day long, every day, but it's a part of the job. I wonder if you are like me, if you judge a business establishment, a hotel, restaurant or a campsite, do you judge the business after its toilet and the cleanliness of its facilities? Let me know in the comments. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed by the fact that I clean toilets at work as a part of my job. In fact, it's quite funny, quite amusing, and I often tease people when I tell them what I do, because most of people will judge you by your job title. No one really asks you, oh, are you happy with your job? Are you happy doing your job? Are you happy with what you do every day? How does it feel like? People just want to know, what do you do? What do you do for a living? And they kind of attach a label to you, and probably a toilet cleaner doesn't have a very respected label in the world. But guess what? I'm not bothered. I'm happy with my job. The best thing about my humble role as an early morning toilet cleaner is that most of people will refuse doing this type of work. They would prefer to have a desk job, which makes people like me quite rare, quite unusual, and quite well paid. So, if you are watching this video and thinking, well, I don't mind cleaning toilets in the morning, you may be in luck. Because most of people do mind. They wouldn't take a job like that. You may be a rare candidate, just like me. And people who are rare, who are difficult to find, are respected and valued. And when I think about the jobs I used to do, from being a shop assistant to teacher, interpreter, even a copywriter, all of those jobs will soon disappear because people will either be replaced by machines or by AI bots. And it's very unlikely that AI will take over cleaning toilets. So this is another thing to consider. If you are watching me behind your desk today, if you have an office job, perhaps it's worth thinking, what will you do if an AI bot replaces you soon? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Here is the little taboo of campsite jobs unpacked. Cleaning toilets, is it disgusting? Is it okay? Are you bothered? Are you not? Let me know what are your impressions, and this is something to bear in mind if you want to work on a campsite, especially on smaller sites where everyone does everything. It's very likely that you will be expected to clean toilets, and if the job advert says cleaning shower blocks, trust me, there are toilets in shower blocks as well, so it's not only showers, there will be toilets. Anyway, Thank you very much for watching. If you would like to know more about my campsite lifestyle, subscribe to the channel, ask me a question in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!